brownie we ate, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
Welcome back, everybody. How are we this fine and beautiful day? Good Lord, I got myself echoing over here so I could watch the dadgum screen. What's up, Big Steve, Thomas L. Rod, Paul Cumber? How are you, my friend? Carl Knack 3D Designs and the German Printing Nerd. Woohoo! Shows we got 11 in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you talking. Woohoo! All right. That's all right. I know Ricky's driving. He'll probably be watching. Break a leg, Ricky Tanner, if you didn't hear me say it earlier. Hawk 3D Proto jumps in the house. How are you? I was on Discord before this. I'm trying to get everything ready. Trying to get stuff ready, and I was looking. I thought I had a open switch that I need before I open the new one, because we are going to get started on this again. I should have to. I've got one wire on the BLTouch that I have to crimp a new end on because it's loose. I've got a couple of fan wires that I've got to crimp on. I've got to change the placement of the pins on the sensor wires, the optical sensors, and then I've got to cut the trace on the BLTouch. But here's what we're going to do. I can't even find my there they are. Okay. That them? No, that ain't them. I got a new set of Allen wrenches here somewhere that I do not see. Where did y'all go? I had them the other day when we was working, and now I can't seem to find them. I know. Hold on. Make sure I'm in. What's up, 3D Gusner? How are you? I am good. I am very good. I'm gonna need that piece of paper later. All right, there's you. I got so much crap up here, you would not believe. Well, I guess you would. I've turned my camera around and showed you before. There's so much crap on this desk. I just don't know how a whole set of Allen wrenches goes missing on the desk. Not seeing it. It's probably laying right there. Gonna bite me in a minute. You watch. Allen wrenches are gonna bite me. What's up, Llama? Country karaoke. We're not singing. Was I singing? I don't remember singing. Where the heck did you go? Uh-oh. That sounds like baby. That does. That sounds like my grandbaby. Just come in the door in there. I don't know. I really don't know. And I need to take this BLTouch off. Where the heck could y'all went? There's the drill bit. Here's just a... I hear him. I hear him. I bet that's my monkey man. It is. Look at that. What's up, Saxton?
What's this?
That's an egg. It's an egg. Look. Hey, can you wave it? See, look. Wave at the camera. Say, hey, everybody. Can you say hey? Oh, I don't. You dropped the egg. Get the egg.
All right. Tell Pappy what you need to tell him.
What you telling me?
It's
It's an
an egg.
egg?
You're telling him. You're telling him. Look at mommy. It's your birthday.
What? It's my birthday. Is it my birthday? I got a birthday present too. Do I get to open it now?
Yeah.
I get to open it here. You take the egg. You take the egg right there. Oh, wow. Look at him. My grandson knows me well. I got some filament. I don't even, let's see what we got. We have some aniline.
Just open it.
Filament. Hold on, I'm trying to see what kind it is.
Okay, just don't look.
Wait,
Just open it.
Lord have mercy. Oh, guess what? It's UV. It's actually not. Is it glow in the dark?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I thought it was UV changing. That's cool because I actually have. I thought I was going to say I had a roll of this already. I've got a roll of aniline that when you put it in the sun, it changes color.
Oh no, that one's
This
glow in the dark and it glows blue.
It glows blue in the dark. That's freaking awesome. Got some blue glow in the dark. I've got some green around here somewhere, but blue. Yeah, here's the other. See right here? Same box, but this is UV color change.
Oh, and it changes to hot pink.
Yes, when you put it in the sun. I haven't printed with it yet. Matter of fact, one of the gentlemen in the chat gave it to me. That's awesome, baby. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Saxton. You want a cup with Pappy's face on it? You can have it. Take the cup. Take the cup right here.
Does that look like Pappy?
Take the cup. That's got Pappy on it. See Pappy right there? That's Pappy's face. See? You want it? You can have it. Take it home with you. Thank you for my birthday present.
Say you're welcome. Your Pappy Sugar saying happy birthday.
Give me loves. Oh, we. Thank you. Excellent. Excellent. It's always good. Hold on, wait. It ain't happy birthday, it's tomorrow. Y'all won't even see me tomorrow. How about that? All right, who else jumped in here while I was turned away? Fernando Pena showed up. All right, I think I got everybody. All right, good deal. All right, let's get back to work. I've got to take off the BLTouch. It looks like a standard screw. So I am going to go right here, grab my little T-handle here and see if I can get it in here. I wanted to use a ball one because it's kind of a pain to get in here, but I think I'll be all right. I don't want to drop it. Hold on. Ooh. About dropped it anyway, didn't I? Thank you, Carl. Thank you. As you noticed, there was no mail thing Thursday this week. Uh-oh, what we got? Hawk gave me $5 from happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Ha ha, you all right. For a damn Brit. No, brother, love you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, now this is going to be fun for somebody with eyes like mine. You know what? Hold on. Holy crap. That's friggin' tiny. The cool thing is there's just a tiny, I wish I could show it to you. I don't think I can zoom in that damn far. I really don't. Let me see if I can get the overhead and show you. I don't think I can. Oh, that's the overhead. We don't need that one. We need the 920. This one right here. I don't know if I can show you or not. Right here on the side, right there. Let me see if I can get in a little closer. It ain't ever gonna focus that close. Anyway, you see that look right there? See where it says logic right there on the side? Black screen there. You got a black screen, you need to refresh. But it is, hold on. Sarah, take your phone off my network. It's on my network, go get it. It's the iPhone. I'm serious, it's draining my network. There's no stream.
Well, we're gonna go because I gotta do schoolwork.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run you off.
No, we really weren't gonna stay very long
But the iPhones, for some reason, there's something on the iPhone. Ask her. Tabby's was doing it the other day. And no, you're not doing anything.
I left it in my car for that reason.
But it connected because just now it went through the floor.
All right, tell Pappy bye-bye.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I really have to go. I got an assignment due tonight anyway. I'm gonna stay very long. No, not me. No, tell Pappy.
Love you, Saxton. Bye-bye. Thank you for my birthday present.
We gotta get off Pappy's network. Let's go.
I need to figure out. I can turn my wireless off, I guess. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know if you. Hold on. All right, we should be coming back now. We should be getting back into the swing of things. Is that getting better? Worse? Tell me, and we will both know. Is that better? Stop action photography. All right, so let's go see what else is on here. I don't think anything. I turned off all the Wi-Fi. Go to bandwidth. Something is dang sure taking it out. Let me check my phone. Did she leave already? Okay, I'm sorry. Nope, ain't mine. You don't have to turn it off. Let me see if they're back. They're not back. I don't know what the hell's going on. I turned wireless off. I turned the wireless off and it's still nothing. Oh, I know, but I'm just saying I turned wireless off. You don't have to turn it off. I'm dancing. Hold on. Now, is that better? I hope that's better. All right. This one's got QoS on. I just don't have it turned on. Let me see here. If I go to QoS, it is disabled. So, all right. So we should be better now. Is that better? Yeah, I know. 5 frame per second. Let me go up here to YouTube and see what YouTube says. All right, YouTube still says video output low, but my video output is back to where it should be. So, try refreshing. Because it should be working now. All right. Let me tell y'all, I don't know what it is on the iPhones, but as soon as an iPhone hooks up to my network, it maxes out my output. So as soon as it does that, all things stop on the internet here. Because you can't, I mean, it's got to have output, and it's absolutely no output when an iPhone is on here. So I don't know what they're running or what runs because of that. But let's go back to the BLTouch right here and see if I can focus in again and tell you what I was talking about. Yes, come back here. Right there, you can see where it says logic. Well, right in the middle of that, right in the middle of that trace next to it, there's a little bitty piece of copper that I have to cut. So I'm gonna let the missus get in the chair here.
Oh, you gonna let me get in there?
I'm gonna let you get in the chair. And we're going to get to going on this thing. Let's go to here. That should do it. Now you should be able to talk right there. Tell everybody, hey. All right, guys. I'm going to cut this trace and see what we get. Woo. I'm hoping I'm cutting it. Can't really see. I can't even see the trace that's there. A tin can now with both mics? Well, I mean, I can tell you what. I had them both on last night. They should be working okay.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Guster.
Is it still bad? All right, let me check my magnifying glass here and see. I cannot see it.
Nope.
No?
Go get my phone and see. By me looking at it and seeing.
What did I put it up here?
Hey.
I know it's only about a 1/16 of an inch.
Hey, Alan.
I'm just trying to get a hold of it. All right, that should be cutting too. I cut it pretty good. All right, no typo. Hawk said no typos. He promises. He's trying to be funny, ain't he? All right, let's remount the BLTouch. And hopefully,
Kids said help him.
What's that?
I said, kid said help me.
Help him. What's the matter, kid?
Hey, Dave. Hey, David. Alan Moritz.
Oh, hey, Alan Moritz. 3D Print for Life. Hey, how are you doing?
Sorry, I don't know.
No, I know. Big Steve was here earlier. I think it's
that.
about Mad Mike 8, Mike Whaley. Welcome. The sound was off, and y'all were coming in, and I was fighting with it. And I hated to go in there and tell my daughter, but she didn't even bring her phone in with her. It was still in her vehicle. But I guess she parked close enough for it to connect because.
Hawk said I'm not. I promise, dude. Carl said don't want the fit to hit the shan.
Don't want the fit to hit the shan, huh?
His printer is cycling power.
Your printer is cycling power. Dude, I don't have any idea. You're having so much trouble with that. Yeah, I mean, he was having trouble with it the other night, too, when we were on
Joe
the stream.
came in. Hey, y'all.
What's up, Joe?
I guess.
Yeah.
I said, I don't.
All right, so let's take this BLTouch plug off of here because
Joe
this
Paddock came in too.
this
Hey,
one's
Joe
awful
Paddock.
loose.
You hear me? Joe Paddock came in.
I did. What's up, Joe Paddock?
Kid said just put one.
Ow, poked a hole in my finger. That's gonna bleed for a minute.
Hawk said tacos. Kid said just put 1.1.8 Marlin on it.
1.1.8 Marlin. Kid, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I really don't. I mean, you're having more troubles than I've had with anything other than this. And I knew what the problem was with it. I'm gonna clip this one off and re-crimp a new end on it because that's just crap. All right. This is the single yellow wire on the BLTouch. So we are going to go here and get a single and a single.
Kid said I'm on the Chris Problems hotline.
You're on the Chris Problem hotline? That's right. He said he would help you today, did he not?
Yeah.
All right, so I have crimpers for these.
Tell Walter to send me his config Prusa H file. I may have found the Z solution.
Prusa H file. Oh, on the, okay, I will. I will send you the one on, I can't do it right now, of course, but I will whenever I get the chance, Gusner. I'll send it to you, buddy.
Ricky Tanner came in.
What's up, Ricky Tanner? Got a little bit of time before you go to your real job?
Hawk said get some Pringles. They make everything better.
Get Pringles. They make everything better. All right, don't put that in there backwards, dummy.
Okay, Gusner, you send his email.
What's that?
3dgusner@gmail.
Okay.
Lightspeed came in.
What's up, Lightspeed?
And Ricky said he had about
Gosh
20 minutes or
dang it.
so.
You got about how many?
20 minutes or so.
20 minutes. I told y'all them damn Allen keys would bite me. They right up here on the top.
Ben said better than Lay's, so I guess Pringles are better than Lay's.
I reckon. Go to overhead right there. All right.
Well, you better say thank you to your son-in-law on the filament because he was the one that helped out.
Did he help pick it out?
Sarah asked me what kind, and I was like, I don't know. There's all different kinds. There's good, bad. She's like, it's expensive. And I was like, well, there's good, and there's bad, and there's different. And there's ABS and PLA and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And what color? I said, I don't know that either. So I found some cool glow in the dark. He's got glow in the dark or neon or something. And so,
Well,
anyway, she got that. She was talking to me Monday about it. And tomorrow's Tad's birthday as well. Remember, both
Yeah.
of the daddies. So they was going to do something, plus she's going live tomorrow.
right.
So she didn't really have any time, and she said, well, with y'all being gone, then that helps out, because we was going to already go over there, do something with them, and she was stressed about going to both places and all. She said, can I come over there and give him his on his live stream? That's what she wanted to do.
Right. Well, that ain't worth a crap.
When she put the top, you couldn't stop. You know it, Carl. Hey, Hawk. Hey, Lightspeed. Teresa. Did Teresa?
What's up, Teresa?
Off on the school run. Be back soon.
Okie dokie. We'll probably be here.
3D Medic Vince came in.
What's up, Vince?
Oh, Carl said, I think she made a good choice. Yeah, I didn't know what kind. My son-in-law helped her out.
Alright, let's see here.
Have fun and good luck. I have to go sleep. Oh, Gusner said, have fun and good luck. Have to sleep.
Alright, brother, I'll send you that file, man. Thank you.
Hate
Thank you for that offer. I appreciate it.
Hate you, Walter, streaming in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Hawk said that your birthday is the day before my son's birthday. His birthday's Saturday.
Well, you know what? Your son almost had a great birthday. 2, 4, 6, 8. The 8th pin. That's much tighter. That is so much better. So much better.
Carl said Walter's finally catching back up to me.
Finally catching back up. Oh, yeah, right. Uh-huh. Never. Oh.
Y'all see, y'all saw him hit me.
I elbowed her in the eyeball.
He hit me.
I elbowed her in the eye.
Hawk said it was his wife's birthday.
Wife's birthday yesterday, son's birthday's day after tomorrow. Boy, you ate up this week, ain't you?
No, you're a rent. I know, he hit me.
I did. Smacked her right in the
Elbowed me in the
dadgum eye.
eye.
All right, so
Hawk says September's expensive. Mom's and mother-in-law's last week. I know we had Destiny's his, and then the daughter that just was over here, hers is the last day of September.
it's got the X,
They're 2 weeks, all 2 weeks apart.
Y, Z, and X. Okay.
Yes, he will be 46
Z,
tomorrow.
Y, X. All right, Z, Y, X.
And that's right, Vince. There's video evidence. He hit me in the eye.
She's lies. All lies.
He'll really be 56 tomorrow, but he tries to say
64. You can't even get it back right, dyslexic.
Birthday special stream Saturday, Hawk said.
No.
You're not streaming Saturday?
I'm streaming Saturday, but we're coming home Friday night late.
Birthday special stream Saturday.
It's not going to be a birthday special. It's going to be me being barely friggin' awake since we're staying in Gainesville tomorrow until friggin' wee hours of the night.
Carl said you're catching up to him.
Carl lies.
Go to Duet.
What?
Grant for Life said go to that, Walter.
Okay.
Duet, Duca, Ducka,
I'm already here. I'm already here,
All
Rob.
right.
Appreciate it. But I actually already have the config, so I don't really need to go and look at that. In the conversion that you download from Thingiverse, the man gives you the config to use, and I'm using his wiring. So hopefully everything should be good in his config.
I might do that, Carl. We still got some cinnamon rolls in there that we did for Destiny's birthday breakfast, and I bought a couple extra cans, so I may do that. Hawk said post birthday then grumpy. LOL.
Yeah, I'll be grumpy, all right, because I'll be tired Saturday morning.
And what's his name? Regards?
Rob.
Rob. He said okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, though, Rob. I appreciate that.
Trucker said he wouldn't make him anything.
That's right. I elbowed her in the eye.
You'll be hungover from driving.
Yeah. I need this switch.
We're going to
I have a
Gainesville
switch.
tomorrow.
There's a switch in a pack of, it's down here on the bed, right here.
That's true, Carl.
Grumpy because I realized I'm old. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Because I realized I'm old.
PT, 3D, much love from Maine to you both.
Hi, thank you very much.
We should make you breakfast for Letty.
You better watch your mouth. I'm going to ban you from my channel. Telling her all these ideas I'm supposed to make her
He's
something.
an angry elf, Hawk said.
All right, hold on. Where do you
That's
go?
a big
You
old
over
elf
here.
then. I'm telling you.
I got to look at the stripes on my plug here. I got long, spread out, and short dot, dot, dot. And this goes just like so. So that's voltage, signal, and ground this way. Long is the ground.
Did you see those pictures of the baby?
Short signal, yes, and the movie. And then dot, dot, dot is voltage.
Merry birthday, Christmas.
So I need ground, voltage is in the middle, and then the Z. Okay. Let's see if we can do this right. So the ground is along.
James gave me a roses are red, I have no sound, hope all is well, my belly is round.
Ground,
Hey James.
signal.
He's not listening right now.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to get these wires straight.
Don't raise your voice at me.
You better watch it, woman. I done told you. All right. So that's got to go on there that way. Ground, voltage, signal.
Yeah, but then I have to tag. This is on his thing.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, you stay up there.
I am up here.
I can't type nothing in there because that's on his.
Yeah. She's on mine, on my YouTube. It's kind of hard for her to type as her.
True, not right.
Alright, so there's one. And that should go on the one that goes back. What do we got there? Z, Y, X, E0. So that's Z right there. Uh-oh, get on there straight. Right there. There we go. That's one.
I needed to get out of my house.
That's why. I was her escape. That's so funny.
I graduated, turned 18, and
moved out.
Yep. Why else would I have dated him for 2 months and moved in with him?
Right.
2 months and moved in.
Because she immediately knew I was the one. Immediately.
I immediately knew that I didn't want to stay at home. Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, come on now. Got one wire. There it goes. Okay. Pull the pin.
Yeah, he is the one and only.
One and only what?
We just don't know what one he is.
Right. There you. Y'all keep talking shit over there.
So he's gonna say giggity.
Giggity, giggity. No. Quagmire. Quagmire's in the house. Alright, let's try this again.
You got my clipper things up there, don't you? Nope, there they are.
What are you clipping?
I'm gonna
Don't be, You get the pliers. Put the clippers down. You're going to be cut something. All right. I do want to say thank you to James for the interview again last night. It was nice. I appreciated it, James. I really did.
Here, sit on that.
Okay. This one goes there. The tiny one's in the middle, right? Yep.
Alan's leaving.
Later, Alan.
Hawk said nice interview as always.
Yeah.
Great part of the week.
You know, and I was telling James, it's really...
Gabe Colin?
Gabe Cologne.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it with the fouet. That's right. We're working on it. We are working on it. I am got one more of these sensors to move, and then I've got 4 crimps to make, and then it's time for her to get up out of my chair so I can start doing configuration. I think.
Said, I wish I could have caught the stream, and Carl said he missed it too.
This is the Y, so it plugs on right there. There we go. There's you. One more to turn around. Now, according to his wiring diagram, he is using E0 as the Z pin. So I may actually pop these out, put them on a 3-plug for the Duet, and plug them into the E0 so I don't have to play around with the config. Let me zoom in on the camera here. Let me see. bigger video. That's as far as it zooms in. I'm gonna hit apply. And it probably won't focus very good. Oh, let me get this out of your way. Okay. Probably won't focus very good. But anyway, I'm putting the optical sensors in here, and I have to swap the wires around on them. So I'm basically just pulling them out, swapping them around, sticking them back on, and making sure that they're all plugged in correctly. But then I have my 2 fan wires here, or 2 sets of fan wires, that I have to take the ends off of and actually crimp a plug onto. This one I cut off because that goes to the main cooling fan. So until I can get the box resituated on here, that's not going to work. So I won't have a cooling fan that way. This one says this is the hot end fan, and this one is the part cooling fan. So got one more of these, then I've got to cut these off, crimp ends on there. I was hoping that I could get away with crimping this on there, but that's just not gonna work.
Hawk said he'll be back in 10.
Okay, Hawk. Mad Mike, I wish you'd have caught it all too, man. James is such a cool guy. He really is. You know, and he was very gracious to do the interview, and I appreciate it. I really do. Well, everybody that gets on here, I appreciate every one of them getting on here. You know, because it takes time out of their evening too. Now watch, this one won't want to come out.
He can't see nothing but your big ass hand in the way.
I'm trying to get, this one pin gave me trouble last time. Right here. And you got to be careful because poking a hole in the finger is absolutely an option right here. And I don't want another hole in my finger. All right. So now I got to click the tabs back out. And I know y'all can't see what I'm doing because my hands are in the way, but trust me, I'm just putting a little tab out that catches so that these don't slide in and out on the plugs. Have to be careful with this too because you'll push them too far and break them, and then you got to crimp a new end on, which really sucks. All right, so now put them in the same order as the others. I'm hoping all of these motors are the same, and I'm hoping that they're the same as mine because, and they are not. It's a different wire. Isn't that lovely?
Tyler's coming here.
Hold on just a minute, baby. I'm trying to pay attention. All right, so there. These wires are the same.
Carl said, how's all that go again? What did you just say?
Hold on.
Y'all gonna make him holler at me.
There. Okay, so that's good.
Now
I've got to figure out this one right here. So it's facing away from me. All right, the colors are two.
Hey, Tyler's. Hey, Harley.
Left and cross over the middle.
Yes, you would do that, Carl.
So left and cross over the middle, just like so. That should be that direction. Wait a goddamn minute.
He talks more to himself than he does me.
You know what? They used 2 different wires on this one. Because it's not long enough, so they actually had to splice a couple.
Let me say hey to Tyler's.
What's up, Ty Laws? How are you, buddy?
And Harley Martin.
Holly Martin.
Harley
Martin. What's up, Harley, buddy? How you doing?
I know, I can't, Chris Riley.
What's up, Chris?
I know I'm back here stuck with y'all all the time.
All right, so let's see what we got here. We have...
Carl said loop it, swoop it around in 3.
Voltage is the big one. No. Voltage is the little tiny. God dang it. Alright, voltage. Signal and ground. Alright, so the signal pin.
You gonna hit me?
I'm gonna hit you again. Again. I was trying.
Did you hear what Carl said?
No, what did Carl say?
Loop it, swoop it around and through.
Loop, swoop it around and through. Okay. There's my signal pin. Right there. Okay, now which one? Signal pin's there, which is fine. Yeah. So then my voltage will be that one right there. So where's my voltage go? It goes in the middle. Excellent.
Gotta get that wire neatly run.
Yeah, I'm gonna worry about that. You watch. All right, so then you go way the heck over here. Really? Yeah, no. That ain't right. That's not right. Something ain't right about that.
Something ain't
Yeah, it
right
is.
about
No,
that.
it's right. What'd you say?
Said something ain't right about that.
Oh.
You ain't gotta look up there. I read everything.
I know. But I've learned to drown you out.
Do some pretty cable lacing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which one of y'all's the best at that? Cable lacing stuff. Y'all drive down here to Florida and take care of that for me.
Probably
All right.
Carl. He's giving you all the pointers.
He's giving me all the pointers.
Telling you all that stuff.
All right, so which one? Oh, dadgummit. I got to put all this back together.
Put off what?
The flooring, it's all popped apart. It was all together. All right. Okay, don't need that anymore. So let's see. We're going to turn it on.
15 years since I did that.
We're going to turn it on. Turn it
Connection
on.
lost.
Yeah, I know.
I was just reading it for you.
We got some power going on. All right, what's the M command for the thing? M119, is that it? End stops. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. All right, hit that send button again.
The send button.
Right there, click the mouse. All you gotta do is click. All right, do it again. All right, do it again. Okay, so that should be correct. I've got X, right now it's showing X at minimum stop, Y at maximum stop, and Z not stop. That's because on the firmware that I'm running, I do not have the Z connected. It is set up for the inductive probe. So I don't have a Z stop on there. So, and then X at minimum and Y at maximum would be the way the hypercube is set up. So my signals are working for my end stops, which is awesome.
And Wakulla County, right below Tallahassee.
Yeah, right below Tallahassee, Harley. About 35 miles south of Tallahassee. All right, this is the park cooling fan, so we're gonna put it on fan. Hold on, gotta find the fans over here. Gotta find my mouse first.
What's your time right there?
No. Alright, so right here. PWM fans 1, 2, so we're going to use 0 and 1, which is those two. Okay, so we've got 2 always on, and those 2. What's up, Glenn? How are you, buddy? I live in my house, Harley. You are correct, Glenn. That is exactly where I live.
Tanner's got to go sing.
Do it, Ricky.
Bye, Ricky.
The problem with the
Hey, Glenn.
the problem with the crimp-ons that I'm gonna have here, and I don't know why there's 2 going to the park cooling fan. The hot end fan I understand. Park cooling I do not. That makes no sense to me. But I have 2 right here that say park cooling. And the problem is they are going to be a pain in the rear. because it's double wired. And y'all know how hard it is to get one wire to go in that crimp. So 2 wires is going to suck. Okay, so, but we're going to keep them just as they are. And it's PWM fans. So the voltage, hold on. Voltage fan, fan 0, voltage fan, okay. So voltage goes that way, red wire that way, black wire that way. All right, we can do that. And we're
Chris
going to
said,
use...
can you put one on F0 and one on F1?
Yeah, no, the thing is, if you look, and I don't know if you can see it or not.
F2 for hot end.
I don't know if you can see it or not. This one I can actually do that way. Because this one goes to the whole cooling fan over there, and I can put that on an always on. That way it never has to come off. So I can take this one out. This one, they're actually, I guess I could put one on 0, one on 1, and then one on 2 as well. For the, actually the, I guess the part cooling fan, or the hot end fan could always be on, I guess. Okay, so yes, Chris, we can do that. So we're going to do the hot end fan first. Wait a minute. Yeah, that fan is on when the hot end's being driven. So we're going to do the hot end. 2 part cooling fans are going to be 0, 1. Hot end will be 2. Okay, we can do that. And then I can put the electronics cooling fan always on if I want to. That'll work. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's get some ends in here. Man, I need me a DuPont crimper. That would be so much better than pliers. But do with what you got. Exactly what Chris said. No joke. Alright, so let's do 2 for the hot end fan. I think I'm going to use the 0 for the hot end. And then the 2 part coolings is 1 and 2. I need to look and see what he's got in here in his wiring. Because if he's doing it differently, let me look at the config he has here. I'm going to open it with Notepad. That's fine. Working millimeter, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's fine. End stops, that's all good. BLTouch is fine. Drives is good. Heaters. Got the heater set thermistor. PID. Fans, here we go. Set fan 0 and 1. He don't even have 2. So I don't know why. What does he do then? He doesn't show. I would have to put P2 as thermostatic control. Okay. I don't know what the heck he's got going on here. Set tool axis offsets, define tool 0, heaters, okay, thermistor. I may actually go through here and run through the rep rack configurator, just use his values that he has for the BLTouch after the fact. I'm not sure yet. Because the way he's got the fan set up don't make any sense either. On the config, it's got the M106 command P0 and P1, but no P2, which really doesn't make any sense at all. So, anyway, let me get them hooked up. Then we'll use 0 for the hot end fan, and then 1 and 2 for the cooling fan. I would assume that would be okay.
Hawk said good night, everyone. Have a great birthday tomorrow.
Good night, Hawk. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here.
Bye, Hawk.
I'm sorry my wife's so boring in chat.
You told me to read the chat.
I've tried to tell her.
They are talking to
Get up.
each other.
Get up and dance. Well, Teresa's here. She'll enjoy it too.
They
Are they keeping each other busy?
yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Hawk. They are keeping each other busy. They.
Alright, so there's fan. Or that's one. Let's do number 2. 1 pin, 2 pin. Then I gotta do this 2 more times. Man, I hate that. Oh, come on. Alright.
So Bennett needs a new board for his CR10. What should he buy, chat? So who in here is going to New York Maker Fair?
Who said that?
Carl. And Chris said that about Bennett.
Well, you didn't finish what Chris said, though.
I did. So Bennett needs a new board for his.
What should he buy, chat?
Right. So
Okay.
what should he? I said that.
Oh, I didn't understand what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh God, you don't understand English.
Shh. Voltage is on that end. Need you this way with the hot.
I know,
going
Chris.
that
That's
way.
what I said. I said he wasn't listening.
I was not. You are absolutely correct. I was trying to get this crimped on here and make sure that I get that right. So fan 0 is done. Now we got to do
Chris said,
fan
I
1 and 2.
said MKS 1.4 is cheap.
Well, that's what I'm replacing here, so I hope he has better luck with it than I do, Chris. So, yeah, I mean, I don't see why not, but I've had 0 fun with it. Save you for later. I don't need you right this minute. All right, clip. Clip. Alrighty. Now, let's get 4 more pins and 2 more little thingy-jiggies.
I've got an MKS GNL he can have. Trolling for Dollars came in.
What's up, Trolling for Dollars? How are you, buddy? Alright, 4 pins.
Duet would be cool, probably too much for a CR10. Chris said.
Yeah, you know, I couldn't find one, Chris, that was just the board. 162 bucks is probably, you know, overkill for a CR10. I mean, it would be cool, but yeah, I'm with you, man. I think that's a little overkill for that. What I'm going to try to do once I get done is edit my config and copy the config sections from his to mine for the motors and all that stuff after I get the fans running. I can get into mine and copy the lines for the 0 and the 1, and then I can check those out and make sure that I can get those to run.
Has Grumpy Dude been in here?
Has Grumpy Dude been in? Oh, what's up, Grumpy Dude? He's been here before, he just hadn't been here tonight.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright. Do pin 1 right here. Ooh, almost missed it. I hate it when I almost miss them. We're almost there, fellas. Almost there. I don't want to get in a hurry right now. Be careful with these because you can really get them crimped up and done wrong. So take your time, and if you're doing it with pliers, just take your time. They'll do fine. Just take your time. All right, red on that side. So positive. You didn't go in there. There you go. Negative. That is going on to fan 1. One more of those, and then we get to start working on firmware.
Jesse Foreman.
What's up, Jesse Foreman? How are you, buddy?
Did you see the video Simon posted about the 3D printed shoes, Walter?
I have seen several videos on 3D printed shoes, and you are correct.
Kind of cool. I want to print something.
They are cool. Don't know that I would ever wear them. And I don't know right now if we have a material or if we can print in a material that would stand up to like everyday use. I mean, you know, it's a good. You thought who was?
3D Make Kid and
Carl?
talking. Yeah. You continue your thing about the printed shoes. I got this, okay? They can't see me. You got all that up there.
They can see you. They can't see that. You see this.
Oh.
They can't see it. They see that right there.
Oh, Lord. You need to put that.
Watch my hand go behind the picture. Look. See it? See it behind the picture?
You could print in TPU.
Yeah, but even TPU though, it wouldn't stand up. I don't think it would stand up to daily wear, Teresa. I know that you know, as a novelty or something like that. I think that would be cool, but I just don't know about a daily wear type shoe, or not for very many days anyway. Maybe a day or so. You know, I mean, I work in an office environment, so I could probably get away with it for a day. But other than that, I just don't see the appeal for 3D printed shoes until we get some materials. And you know,
the top of the hour.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you keeping me up on that. Y'all know what to do. Go down the links below. Support the channel if you want to. Give us a like, a thumbs up, or thumbs down. Tell us why. You know, I mean, I get a thumbs down every video, so there's got to be a reason.
You're in it.
Well, yeah, but I even got a thumbs down on the one you're in.
That's because you was probably hitting me or something.
I probably was.
See?
That almost hit me. I don't want to hear it, woman.
Does that board have an SD card?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And matter of fact, if you plug the panel due in, it's got 2. All right. Don't want to screw up on the last pin. So let's be careful with this one. Getting in a rush. There we go. Hopefully.
I don't think he was talking to you about that. I think he was talking to Carl about the board he was going to.
Oh, maybe. Maybe so.
Not you.
Okay.
Everybody's on here is not always talking to you.
But it's my channel. Go figure why I would think they were talking to me.
Chris said, LOL, you're in it. Let me fix that thumbs down.
Chris is such a funny guy. All right.
Yep. Kid said, I meant to Carl was saying that. Sorry, I knew what you meant.
Everything is now plugged in
I 3D printed
except for the always-on fan.
I 3D printed the e-cig case and TPU I carry around every day. Love it. When I drop my e-cig, it actually bounces. LOL, 100% infill.
No, I get that. I get that. But that's still not putting it on your feet and walking on asphalt and, you know, all that stuff every day. They're absolutely making phone cases out of it. Good idea. I don't think that shoes is the way to go right now. All right. Let's turn it on and see if we get any smoke.
Did you make the power connection? Did you make the power connection?
Yes, it's powered on. Yes, trolling for dollars, it's plugged in. Everything is working.
He was asking a question.
He was asking a question, I know. All right, so now let me see if I can control one of the fans. I don't know if I can or not. They're all thermostatically controlled.
No purple.
No, the part cooling fan should not be. So let's go to the print status.
What? You forgot before he was just saying about the power connection.
Okay.
Huh?
I've got nothing on none of the fans.
He was asking about the power connection
What?
because you forgot
I
before.
know I forgot before. I know.
Okay, we'll quit barking. No purple smoke.
I've got no fan though. The tool fan is at 100. Hold on.
Yeah, Phil.
The tool fan and the other fan is both changing at the same time. Let's go to config and let's go over here to the system editor and go into config real quick and let's look at the fans.
M106S255, Chris said.
Yeah. Give me just a second, Chris. Both of mine are supposed to be thermostatically controlled except for 0. So 0 should be working right now. And it's not. I've got H1 and H2. Hold on.
Hold on, who? Shh. Ain't nobody like telling you.
Shh. Alright, so 1 and 2 should be both set to 55.
Hey, Matt.
Which is fine. 55.
I do it.
S0. Why is S0? Shouldn't it be S1?
Hey, Matt. He'll tell you hey after a while.
What's up, Matt? How are you, buddy?
Alright, he'll holler in my ear.
Enable, disable. Okay. So S0. I got to turn them on, right? S0. Wait, is that right? Why would both fans be thermostatically not? Okay, that's those two. So that should be S0 and S0. F500H-1. Okay, so I need a dash 1.
Matrix, can you? Hey, Matrix.
H-1 and dash 1. Where's my thermostatically controlled fan here? Should be another M106 command in here. No, because he's got his part cooling on all the time. So those should be thermostatically controlled. Take that back. Okay. Back. And back. This should be 1. 1. Okay, P1, P2. 1 and 2 are both those. 0. P0, S0, I0, F500H-1. So that should do, yes. And when I go to fans, okay, well, it's only showing, let's go to the setup again. Machine properties, XYZ E0, tools, that's all good. System editor, config G. I'm showing all 3 fans on here, but I'm not showing anything.
Matrix came in.
What's up, Matrix? Got
And
Matt.
Trolling said time for a meter.
Time for a meter? No. It's not time for a meter. I want to make sure that I'm on the PWM fans, and there's a jumper on here that you're supposed to take off or put on. I can't remember. If it's on, it's 12 volts. If it's off, it's 24 or something like that. Hold on one second. Jumper. Okay. What is that jumper? Trying to read it. Okay, no, that's that. What is that jumper right there? Okay. That's the V fan jumper select. That's fine. Jumper. 5 volts. But if that jumper's on, dadgummit.
Jesse said someone my wife knows wants to buy a print off of me that I stained and painted, but it's not my model, it's someone else's design. What do I do? I'm going to ask the creator's permission, but I feel bad.
Okay, I have 2
And you lost connection.
on my, I turned it off.
Oh. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I would ask the creator's permission first, but don't feel bad. I mean, ask them first, and if they say okay, then fine. If they don't, then explain to your friend or your wife's friend that won't work. I take that jumper off right there.
Michael Castle, come in here.
What's up, Michael Castle? First 2 are always on. Alright, so let me see. Refresh over here. Yeah, it's not powering up the Wi-Fi over here, so put that back. That won't work.
I gotta go potty real quick.
Now we got Wi-Fi, so now we should have a site. Let me check and see what's going on here. Alright, so when I go, why is it only showing fan 0? And when I move one, that's moving the other. And it's not turning any of them on. Okay, because that's the tool fan. That should be here. No, that should be here. Those should not be thermostatically controlled. Let me make sure that 0 and 1, those are not. Okay, that's why we're not working. Let's go to settings. Let's go to system editor. Y'all want to see what I'm doing? Let me turn this off. Hold on. Let me turn off this. Then I can go to screen. All right, so let's go to the config here. Down at the very bottom down here, I've got 2 thermostatically controlled fans, and I don't. I should have 1 thermostatically controlled, which will be 0, So I need to copy one of these lines, hit this, and then 0 should be that. That's for my cooling fan. The other two should be this. And this should be 0, 1, and 2. And this one will be commented out. So now I've got 0 set to thermostatically controlled at 55 degrees. And then the other two set for frequency changes. Then I can hit yes. And maybe now I can control 2 of my fans. Let's go to the print status. Now I've got fan 1. But I've got nothing going to them. So I may have the power on there backwards, but I should not. This should not be backwards. Oh, well, it helps if the wires are stuck in there, right? Let's see.
Or no? Do you want back in?
Yeah, baby. All right. Question becomes, are these 24 volt fans or 12 volt fans?
Brian came in.
Yep. Does anybody know?
Hey, Brian.
On the Tevo little monster, are they 24 volt fans or 5 volt or 12 volt fans? Because if they're 12 volt fans, I believe I need to put a jumper on here.
You see Josh came in?
No.
Alien 3D?
No, I didn't. What's up, Josh?
And Brian.
And what's up, Brian?
And
How are
Kit.
you? Kit's in here too? What's up, buddy? I think that's what that jumper is for 12 volt fans, but I thought these were 24 volt coming off of the Tevo. Not sure. Here, we can put that on there. Where did I put that box?
Which box?
It's a little flat box. It's got all my, it's right here. All my little connectors and jumpers in it. Let's see here. I got to recramp 2 connectors too. So this will be set up just like that one over there. Really?
Is that loud?
Yes, yes it is. It's that loud. All right.
Can you feel my mouth closed?
That did it. That jumper did it right there. All right, so let me recrimp those. Okay, let me recrimp the other 2. So let's swap back over here while I recrimp these. Put new ends on them and try again. Because I pulled the dadgum wire out. Alright, so then my fans are working. Then she can get up and she can read chat from behind me while I'm configuring.
Oh, stand up again?
Oh, there's a chair over here in the corner. I told y'all she was weird. She's eating dry damn fettuccine. Everybody sit around and eat freaking dry noodles.
My youngest.
All right, let's try again. Shall we? Yes, we shall. I will actually end up taking the power supply out as well, because right now it's only putting out about 20 volts.
Is the stream dying?
Yes, it is. Why am I dying? Hold on.
And that's what trouble is.
Yeah, hold on, it's dying.
Ain't nobody doing nothing.
Maybe. We've already had this discussion. I know nobody's doing nothing. but I got to figure out what's going on. Because something is taking up every damn bit of the internet again. Something. Go to wireless. Wireless right here. And let's disable. Disable. And apply. If I go back to status, bandwidth, it's still, something is still taking every bit of the damn bandwidth. I'm gonna have to go disconnect something, guys. Wireless. I really don't know. I don't know what's going on. Something 100%ed my outwidth again, or output again. That wasn't this computer. I don't know. Refresh, please.
That might be it.
Lightning. That could be it.
DT Mash came in here.
What's up, DT Mash? All right. Try it. And we're back to nothing again. Back to absolutely nothing again.
Hurricane.
Hit start stream. One minute.
You don't know how you feed your phone stuff.
No, if I see right over here where it's got the 1.66 right here, right? That's all of our output. If I hit start, type in there, give me a minute.
Is that right? Okay.
Because I really have no idea what the hell is going on. See, this is not the network doing it. This is not the network card that's doing it.
Let me go look outside. See what the weather is.
Well, it's not the weather. Something in here is using our network. Go back there and watch that number for me.
Oh God, the 1.5 number?
Yeah, but watch down there in the bottom right too of OBS and see when it turns back green.
Where, baby? Yeah. Yeah. Now it is. It just came up.
Can you hear me now? Nope, it's back to 107.
Well, back and forth.
Hop up. Let me get right there. Yeah, it's right back to maxed out. I mean maxed out. And I turned my phone off. I know. Can you hear me now? Anybody? Anybody? How about now? Anybody? How are we doing? It looks like it's trying to level out, but no, it's not Comcast, it's CenturyLink. I got DSL. Okay. All right. I rebooted the modem. Hopefully, it's only got 9 watching now, so I guess everybody left. Lovely echo, of course, because I was sitting in front of the other. No, it should be back now. We should be good. Anybody? Hold on. All right, I'm showing good now. Are we good? I need to know. Let me see. It even looks good on my screen. Okay. Yeah, it's playing fine here. I don't know. It's been fine for the last 30 seconds or so. So I don't know. I have no idea. It just went to maxed out and nothing changed. We were just sitting here. So I really have no idea. I know the iPhones do it, but I don't have any idea what that was. Where to put my pliers? There they are. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't have any idea. I mean, unless it's just thunder and lightning, because it has been doing that. And that does affect my DSL. So, not going to say it doesn't, because it does. I got a question for y'all. How many of y'all were upset day before yesterday that Terrarium shut down? And don't everybody go, what's Terrarium? Because I know y'all know dang well what Terrarium is. Y'all are way too much on the internet not to know. Really hoping that this will then get both fans working.
Undoubtedly, nobody knows what it is.
Undoubtedly.
Because
nobody's saying a word.
Yes, it's raw. Yeah. It's spaghetti noodles.
Fettuccine noodles.
Fettuccine noodles. They're better like this.
No, they're not. Nobody thinks that.
My girls.
Yeah, because you showed them that was stupid. All right, 1 and a 2. All right, so now...
They're al dente.
You think? 100% al dente.
Chris probably has no clue what that is.
That's because you don't watch TV. All right, so let's go over to the Duet. Let's refresh. I'm not on yet, so it won't do anything. Let's turn her on. The Wi-Fi light is on.
Oh, don't.
We are connected. We are up. So I have 2 fans, 1 and 2.
See, you do it, come in here. You do it. What's your name, John?
Both fans are running wide open. What's up, you do it?
He chews on spaghetti too.
Y'all are ridiculous. All right.
I was too lazy to cook it.
The tool fan should not be on here. I should
it's
not
a quick and
see
simple
this at
supper
all.
when you don't want to cook it. Michael Castle said he's home after an 11-hour day.
Sweet, Michael Castle. How are you, buddy?
He's already come in here. You already told him, hey.
All right, so now I need my wife to get out of the way.
Don't you keep fish in an aquarium? Oh, terrarium.
Oh, terrarium. Yeah, I got you. All right, so I need my wife to get out of the way so that I can sit down and...
I don't chew on ice.
everything on here is connected as it should be, I'm supposing. I believe that he has the Z Probe, the BLTouch on the...
Kit said in your on-screen chat's not updated.
My on-screen chat is not, you are correct, it is not. Let me turn it off and back on. Now it's updating. Alright, so let's turn off the overhead. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the screen because I'm going to pull up his stuff here and I'm going to put it into mine. Let's go to the system editor and get the config G.
I got echo too.
Of course I do because I have this. Hold on, let me turn that mic off. There, that better? Should be better. Echo should be gone.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alright, so let's see what we got here. I can't see my screen. Let me move it to the other side right here. And let's move this one.
Did you turn off stadium mode?
I turned it off of hall mode. Okay, general preferences.
Now there's only one Walter.
Only one me, that's all there ever should be.
That's all we need. We only need one.
Alright, so let's take all of the idle time out with the drives, maximum speeds, and oh wait, yeah, that's
Chris
right.
Riley said I like the echo, feels like science.
Or you're drowning. Alright, so M84, okay, so that's all of that. Let's paste that in the drives right there. And I know you can't see my configuration editor, but you can see what I'm copying and pasting. Alright, this is the BLTouch part, and I need the end stops first. We're going to take the end stops right here. Control C that, and I'm just pasting this in to my config that's on my Duet. I'm going to replace the Z Probe with the BLTouch code. So we will take this, drop this in here, and say OK. The heaters, I got to go find the heaters down here. We will replace the heaters with the heaters. Control V. The tools, we will take the tools right here and replace my tools section with that. Control V. I have automatic power resume here, and I also have, but he has some general preferences that I don't have here. What is this? Debugging off, working millimeters. Let me see if I have all that. First, I need to take the filament sensor off. Delete. Automatic power saving, I've got it to 12, 13.4. I'm going to leave those exactly. It resumes at 11. Let's move this. No, we're going to leave it there. We'll leave it there. It shouldn't ever fall that far, but when it does, I don't want to do that. 12.0 and 13.4 and 13.9. All right. So when it gets to here, it resumes because I'm running at about 14 volts. So when we get to 19.2 volts, 3 volts, because right now I'm running at, go around there and see what that big green number says right there, baby, please. 20.1. So we're running at 20.1. So I'm going to do this when it gets to 19.3. And then this will be 18.4. And then this will be, we'll do that at 16.0. That's my automatic power off resume. There's his drives. Okay, general preferences. That's what I need right there. Okay, general preferences. Send absolute coordinates. M83, but relative extruders. Set firmware compatibility to look like rep wrap firmware. So we're going to take that and and we're gonna hit OK, Control C. I have that's Core XY mode, which I don't want, so I'm gonna paste these over my general preferences. That should be the end of that configuration, and I hit Save Changes. Yes, let's reboot, and let's pull it around here so that we can see what we got. But here's the thing, I need to go back into the folder, into here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this config out, and then I am going to create a zip. I'm going to say Control A, and I'm going to add to archive. I'm going to create a zip file, call it config.zip, and put it in here. All right, so now I can go over here to the general, upload files. Go to my downloads, find the Tevo right here, files, config, get this config zip and hit open. Hit close. So now that should have put everything else that he had. The bed G should now be ready for everything. Hit cancel. So let's go to the machine control and see the one thing. Yeah, see right here, I know that it's set up correctly because now I have an auto delta calibration set on here. But what, if you will, go around there and turn that power off and then turn it back on, please. Turn it off, let it set for a second, and turn it back on. All right, the BLTouch went through its setting, and then, of course, it's blinking. All right, so now that's auto bed compensation, but isn't there supposed, I think there's supposed to be some auto delta calibration. That's what I need to run. So we are done here. I am going to click the auto delta calibration. Whoop! Into power. All right, so one of them's not home. Turn it back on, please. And it was my Z motor. So something is wrong with the Z in stop, which is this one here. So I got to know that that is there. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here and why we are not correct.
Brian said he and that got calibrated.
Yeah, that didn't work. That wasn't working right, was it? But it is the only one. Oh,
We're like calibuzzing.
Right. All right. What? Here it is, right here. This is the last one I did. I think. No, it wasn't. Second one I did. All right, so that one goes on voltage. That one goes on the signal. What was that? Oh, okay, that's fine. Chat's awake now? Yeah, no. Dot. All right, so there. All right, so the dot one should be my ground. And it is ground. Aha, there we go. So the dot one should be my ground, which I have in the wrong spot. Baby, please with the noodles. Ground, voltage, and Z stop. Ground, signal, voltage. So ground. All right, so I got my signal in the right place. I've got my ground and voltage swapped. Yes.
Try the emergency stop button next time. I'm interested in how quick
It's instantaneous. On my Hypercube, I've had to use it several times. It is instantaneous. It is a very nice feature. And if Chris is still here, Chris Riley, he can tell you. I mean, he even talked about it in his video about how nice that was to have, because it is fantastic. When something goes wrong, you can stop immediately. All right, so you know what? If these are the only two that I get wrong in this entire build, I will be happy as a clam. Let's spread this back out so it'll lock. That one's just not gonna do it.
Yep, it's a dead stop.
It is a dead stop. You are correct. All right, so you are my. What are you? You are so beautiful.
Mitch, so do you think?
To me. What's up, Mitch?
E-stop is not even, so it's software in stop.
Yeah.
Brian said, how happy are friends? Exactly.
I don't know. They're always smiling though. You know, they got that little. They got that little thing around. If they're being bold, I'm sure they're not. What's up, Tony Williams? I guess I can call you Tony. All right, so the BLTouch is actually acting correctly now with the reboot. It's not flashing anymore. It actually does the check and stops. So let's do a home all. That's the Z-stop still. You know what? I think I know exactly what that is. Let's see. Do me AJ is better? Okay. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna let my wife do this while we're thinking about it. We're gonna go to the refresh.
You do it so you get a compression.
No. It sounds like one though, right? Alright, type M119.
Jackhammer.
Type M119 and oh, I see I don't even have any power on it. So something is not right. Voltage is there. Ground is on the far side, so that should be in the middle, and signal should be there. But I do not see a light over there, and I've got lights on this one. So why are you not working? Got nothing on that one.
That's really loud for a motor seizing.
Yeah, it's not. It's the motor jamming. Let me see.
Wire pairs flip, so it's going wrong way on that motor.
It's the sensor. It's not the motor. It's the sensor. The sensor's not powered up. I've got the power backwards somehow, some way. So voltage is the wide one, which should be that one. Ground.
Maybe on the board side.
Oh, you know what? I've got it. I've got the ground and the signal backwards.
Maybe
That's
on
the problem.
Board side.
No, you can't, I'm not swapping them on the board side. I leave them plugged in, and just swap them on the Duet side. Just easier that way. All right. So the problem is though that I have the ground in the wrong place. So that is voltage, signal, ground. What is the ground one again? It is the. Hold on. I'm trying to find these. Okay, it is the small dot one. Okay, yeah, I got to swap these two. I just had this thing wrong all the way around. That cannot be right. Voltage, signal, ground.
Anthony Williams said red voltage, white signal, black ground.
These have little red dashes on them. There's no black, white, or nothing. Okay, so voltage is my wide banded one. The middle signal should be that one. And the ground should be that one. Those are backwards. The ones I just swapped are backwards. That makes no sense. Come on, man.
Printers that are taller than you.
Yeah, you think? The printer's not taller than me, but you know, I wish I had one that was taller than me. I think it'd be fun. I don't know. He may have been here earlier. It's hard to keep up when you know you've been on 2 hours.
Carl said he had to take
Natasha.
Okay, he just said Tasha. Tasha. Robbie Mack came here.
Oh God! Everybody leave!
What up, Deja Vu Cup?
Everybody leave!
Carl
Sure. All the internet outages.
Mitch said the in-stock wires don't have polarity.
Guess what? I got a light over there on it now. So everything.
Did you hear me? Mitch said the in-stock wires don't have polarity.
Yeah, they do, because they're optical end stops.
Thomas Emross came in here. Wow, I'm late. How?
We have homed the Tevo little monster, as y'all can see on the screen. All right, let me sit down there, please, ma'am.
Thomas Emross came in here.
All right, actually, no. I'm going to hit the auto calibration right there. Hold on just a minute, baby. I'm trying to watch this. You can read it out if you like.
I'm not reading it.
Invalid servo index. Huh.
Okay, while I'm late, was board side, yes. Carl, hey Robbie Mac, hi Michael. Hi John. Sure, they do. One is ground mark common and the other two can be swapped for normal, open, or normally closed.
Yeah. Why is the probe not working? What is the... Somebody know what the code is to reset the BLTouch?
BLTouch, I think.
Servo 0 and 90 for the BLTouch. Yeah. Oh, I know why. That's right. That's exactly right. Because in his settings, he is using E0 as the BLTouch. I am not. Mine is on Z. So I need to go down here to the BLTouch and take it off of the E0. Trigger height, reserve pin 21 for M42 or servo use. Where do I change that at? Those are correct. Z1, Y0, X0, Z1. But there's a way that M30, let me sit there for a minute.
Hi, Thomas Emross.
What's up, Thomas Emross? Thought he was here earlier.
He come in.
Oh, no, well, I'm late.
4 times.
I'm sorry. Let me see. Somebody did it with the Duet and put it on the Z, and I've got to see who did that. But it's this line right here. Not that one. That's the end stops. This line right here. Reserve pin 21 for M42. Let's see. Set up Duet for BLTouch. And I don't care about the power pins or the others. I need to know the line for right down here. Mode 4. Is that right? Where's it at? Types of probe, micro switch, NPN, BLTouch, right here. Here's a thread right here. If you don't have a DuX2 or DuX5 expansion board, okay, in your case, it's set up to work. H3A1C1D1, 558P9, H5. Okay, so he is doing it right here the exact same way I am, except for, oh, come on. You can do better than that. Oh, that's as much as I'm, no, there we go. So he is using, what do we got here? 1 and 2, and 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is the exact same that I'm using for mine. So what I need is this right here. Copy. Let's go over to the Kuntry Klub. And let's do this right. Let's do this. Instead of taking it out, I'm going to put these in here. We're going to comment out these up above. M307, H3A1C1D1, so that one's correct. 558P9, I don't know what P9 is. H5F100 T2000, okay. So let's hit save changes and hit yes. Then go to machine control and hit home all. Yes, I did cut the trace on the BLTouch. As far as I know, it's hard to see that trace on the BLTouch. So let's see. What's the? Does anybody know the command to put the touch down? It's like M280S3, I think. And S7 brings it back up. So let's go there and try that. M280S3. All right. And 10.6, 10.6, enter.
Good at that. Like he does coding for a living.
I may not have got the trace cut. That may be it.
Hey, one Raz.
Okay. So M280 S7 S10.6. I think it's 280.
There it is, Chris.
Yeah, P0 S10 pushes the pin down. Okay.
One Raz came in here.
And 280 P0 S10. Nope. See, that didn't do anything. Invalid servo index 0. Yeah, that 10.6 is to reset it. Let's try it and see. Let's see what we got here.
Anthony just said that was reset it.
10.6 resets it, I thought. Tell you what, go over there and turn it off again for me.
Give me one Raz TV.
What's up, One Raz? Sorry you missed an hour. And turn it back on. It runs through the check and it's sitting there. All right, so release alarm. Yeah, I get a invalid servo index 0 in M280 command. S120. No, I get an error in the alarm. Hold on. I think it's P9 on this one. 9. Nope. What is the let's go back to the files over here and go to the config. Go to the BLTouch. P25. Nope, P4? Maybe? I don't know. He's got P9. Yeah, it will change depending on what pin I use. Well, this should be P8, I think. I don't even think that's right. I think it's 8. What's the M558 command?
Anthony said that.
Okay, let me see here. Hold on, let me save this to P8 and see. Because it's actually on pin 8. Alright. XYZ not stopped. Z probe is not stopped. So it says it's not stopped. Let me go to the config again, because his setup was exactly like mine on this picture. This is exactly the way that I have mine set up. Make sure my white and black are white's this way, black's that way. White's toward this side, right? This side. White right here. White, black. This way. White's this way? Okay. So red, brown, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's pin 8. I have mine on pin 8. Everything should be exactly the way they have theirs set up right here. Mode 9. You're using earlier firmware. I'm not. I'm using the latest firmware. Hold on. So it's P9. Ensuring your config override G file, the sys folder of the SD. You know what? I may need to do that. That's what I may need to do, is get rid of that config override. That may be the problem. So let's go here. Let's put this back to P9 where he had it. P9. And hit save changes. Hit yes. The config override is not necessary right now because it will be rewritten when I do my stuff. Yeah. So let's delete that file. Delete. Yes. All right, so now go in here, hit the save changes and let it reboot again. All right, it is rebooting. Machine control, home all. Man, it is so much quieter. Y'all just don't know. Pin came down during auto calibration this time, so in the config override probably had an issue. I do have a blue light, so it is going down for the configuration. Let's turn on the 920. Let me pull this back up. Excellent. I know, right? Let's go to the, let's turn off the 920 overhead. No, we're on that one. I need to go back to here and then turn off. We're all good. So let's turn on the 920. Right? It's finished the calibration. We're done with calibration. Let's see, go back to the settings. Yeah, I got a config G back, but that's from older. I mean, everything seems to be correct. Let's see what it looks like. What is it, G32? Let me see. Let's do a G29. Oh, yeah, I need to, but first I got to do the G29. Let's see what we get here when I do a G29. G29, enter. Well, first I got to run this right here. But I've got to run a G30. I'm running a G29 right now for bed level. But then I've got to run a G30 so that I can get my height correct. And I forgot there's a way you do that. Man, that thing sounds so much better. Y'all really, it's, I mean, you can hear it. I know you can. Get the drill out of the way so you can see what's going on here. So it's going to take it a few minutes to run through the calibration here. Then I've got to set the nozzle height. And then once the nozzle height is done, I've got to slice a file because all the files I have sliced don't need the G30 offset that the other one needed. It's not going to be done. I said I was staying on here till plastic hit the bed. Oh, yeah, you probably weren't in here. So we're going to stay on here until this prints something. Now, will I sit here and dial it in? No. I've got it in the config, and it was way off anyway, so. This you got to redo all of this, Anthony, I think. Actually, no, I don't guess you do. Let me go to settings. go to System Editor and let's look at the config g.back. Show in folder. And let's see what we got here. Edit with Notepad++. Yes, keep it in there. This was after I'd already reset it. So yeah, 1.65 I think is where it was at. So that's what I'll be doing. Let's see. Hold on, what? David, what? What'd you say? Dial it in? Oh no, I'm not going to stay here and dial it all in. But I am going to let this bed level go and do its thing. I believe it was 1.65. No, it was not 1.3. That's where I was starting before. But, I mean, I can start at 1.3, check it at 0 if it's not it, change it a little bit and go. All right, so let's close this. No. All right. Let's go in here to the config. Where is the offset on here? Where's the friggin' offset? There it is right there. Nope, that's not it. Isn't it like a G30 or something like that? I forgot the, that's the idle timeout, end stops, that's not it. BLTouch, that's not it. Heaters, that's not it. Fans, tools. Set tool 0 axis offsets. What's the... Let me open up one of the others, the older configs, and see what I got. Because I have several of them, and they were correct before. So let's go here. Let's go to the config. Is this it right here? Yeah. Let's go here, edit with Notepad. Where was it at? That was on the Z-Probe offset. It should be on the BLTouch, right? Hold on, that's got to be in the BLTouch stuff. Get out of there. Config. So go to the BLTouch. It's right there. How do you set BLTouch offset on Duet? Are you leaving? What you leaving for? I'll be done in a second, and you can sit back down. What's up, the fan of anything? What are you doing?
No, I just didn't know if you was at some people.
Oh no, it's not printing, Tony. I'm running the configuration. I guess she got mad about standing up. I don't know. What? She's yelling something in there I can't hear. Yeah, baby, if you'll read chat. All right, let's go here. That's not what I want. That's a PDF. I don't want that. All right. All right, be true is the one that Duet points you to. All right. Mesh grid probing sequence using G29. Basic single probe using G30. Yep. Wiring, configuring, change config G. Did all that. Calibrate our sensor. Find the Z offset. That's what I need right there. All right, so I'm not gonna stand for this. Yeah, she's not gonna stand for it. No, she was reading chat and I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to figure this stuff out, and it was aggravating her, and I understand that. I do. You know, this thing's still really loud. A lot louder than the Hypercube. And I don't know what motors it is that are that loud. But it's still not as loud as it was. So, still happy with that. Once your nozzle touches the bed, tell the machine we're at Z0 by issuing that. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Once this is done, we will do an M500 to store this. So I'm going to get out of here for right now. Alright. That's really not bad. 0.033 deviation. Alright, so I need to go to the... Has it still got the... No, it's not. Okay. So let's go to the console here and hit M500, M500, enter. All right, so I stored that. So now all of the G29 S1s should use that table, and I'll redo it once I reset it up. But right now, we're going to 137 points probed. Both of them, Tony Ryan. Cook. Well, I will cook. You know, sometimes I barbecue. Not during the summer. I don't mind doing it during the winter. Carl, you just wait till I see you, buddy. All right, so we're there. So now we want to do a G28. And it is going home. That is so much better. But see, that didn't work. It did not home anything. Insufficient axis home, no joke. Alright, so now it's homed. Now it works. Alright, so let's go back over here. Let me pull this around so that I can read it while I'm doing it. Don't need the G28XY. I don't need to do any of that. Now issue a G30 command. Alright, so let's go back over to the Fouet and hit G30. 30. Enter. Holy good Lord of mercy, mighty knows this is going to take forever. I mean forever. I'm going to stop that. We need to move it down quite a bit. I just hit the emergency stop for those of y'all that wanted to know. Alright, so we rebooted. Connection established. Now let's go to G28 again. Alright, so G28 worked just fine. So now let's go G1. G1. We're going to do Z20. What's the speed? F, right? It's like F2500. F2500, enter. Much better. All right, so we're there. Now I'm gonna hit the G30. 30, enter. Pin goes down, and God, is it creeping. And I mean creeping. All right, G30 gave me that. It did the G30. All right, so wait a minute now. All right, now we have to go down. I got to jog down until I am on my paper. We got to do the paper thing. So let's go to machine control here. Let me swap over to the screen so y'all can see this. Now I want to do the Z. I'm going to do, I should be at 5, but I'm going to do 0.5. All right, so now I'm there, and I need to put, I'm gonna put in the command up here, and say G92 Z5, because now it'll think I'm at 5. Did it send? Yes, it thinks the Z's at 5. So we're gonna go on down. All right, I am too low, so let's go up just a little bit. Too high. A little bit more. I can deal with that. So now we're going to say G92Z0, 0, and send. So now it thinks that it's at 0, which it absolutely is. That may be a little too smushed, but you know, it's where it is. All right, so now we're G92Z0, so we're going to move it up. Let's go back to the G code console. No, but it will show you in the console over here if you put it on the console. I don't have the screen on it right now. We're doing everything through the web right now. So we are going to say G1Z10. G1Z10, hit enter. All right, so now I'm going to hit G30S-1, enter. All right, so it gave me at 1.790. So now I'm going to hit G1Z10. Wait, what am my Z at? I'm at Z 1.79. Yeah, that should work. So now if I go G30S-1, enter. .790 twice in a row. Should I do it again? Y'all want to see a third one? But it's perfectly at that. So now I need to take this right here. And then we go into the G31, P25, YZ, whatever, right? All right, so now I go back over to the configurator. Go down to my BLTouch. And that Z right there, my X and Y should be 0, and my Z should be that number right there. I hit save, hit yes, and now I should be able to go to machine control, home all, and bring it to the top. Now let's go over to Slicer. Or S3D. Let me go back to here. And we are going to slice a model. How is that? I was fixing to say that's not home. Now we're home. All right. I don't know what the deal is with the homing. I got to figure that out. I got to figure out the homing deal. Because it's not homing the first time. And I think it's because of the, the flags. They're not quite right, I don't think. But I will tell you that the motors are holding a lot better. There's not as much slop in the motors. So let's go over here. Do I have my Z max too low? Z max. What? I don't think so. I can check it and see. Let's go over here. Let's go back to the Duet. Let's go to the settings. Config G. Minimum Z is 0. Delta radius. Rod length. Printable radius. And homed height is 525. Which is pretty good. I mean, that, you know. So that should be right. Configure micro stepping without interpolation. Oh, see, nope, that's 32 with interpolating, so it should be 16, not 32. That's not right. 32 with interpolation doesn't work. 16 with interpolation goes out to 256 micro stepping. Let me go to the rep wrap configurator and see what those numbers should be. All right, come on. Rep wrap firmware configurator, and let's go see what it should be. Hello? My internet screwed up again? No? Alright, so we're going to go custom configuration. Next, we're going to hit this is a delta. And let's go over here to my configuration and see what the radius is. What we got? Set delta radius. The radius is 157. That's not right. That is not right. Hold on. The radius is half of the circle, right? So I've got a radius of 345, but just say 340 on here, right? 340 divided by 2. Okay, the bed's 340. So I don't know. But that's okay. We can do that. So let's go do that. Let's just do it to that right now. So 157. Is that what he had? 157. So all this crap's in my way. 157. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, it can reach all. It can. It's yeah, it'll actually reach out onto the blue all the way around. All right, printable radius. What's he got? Printable radius, 175. There you go. So he's got it on the printable radius. He's got that the rod length. Let's do this. Let me grab these. The length is copy because it's 397.1073. Control V. Home height 525. Maximum carriage travel. I don't know. All right, 175, 525. Printable radius 175. Minimum Z is 0. Okay, see, that's the thing. Allowed range is 1 to 157, which is not correct. So let's put 175 there. Now I can do that. All right, so 397, 525, minimum carriage travel, 260, I guess. Okay, Duet Wi-Fi 1.2, we're gonna do it. He's doing rep wrap firmware, which shouldn't matter. All right, so all of the motors go forward. 16 interpolated should be 80 millimeters a second. So if I put 16 in here for those, where are we at? right. Where the heck are they at? It drives forward, right there. This should be 16. That's part of the problem. 1, 6, 1, 6. This should be 80. Eight, 0, and 8, 0. So those should be correct. Hit save changes now. Yes, let's reboot it. Sorry, I know I can do it. All right, they all Z'd in. Let's go to the G-code console. Let's go to G1 Z10 and send it. And I'm gonna do the G30 again just to make sure. So let's do a G30S1 G30 S-1 enter. And the motors are much more quiet now that I fixed the interpolation. Now it says it stopped at a height of 0.059. Let's go see. It says it's at 0.06. Where'd my paper go? There it is, right there. So let's go down, machine control. Let's go -Z. All right, so I'm at 0. So let's set G92 Z5. Send it. So now it thinks it's at 5. So let's go down. What's up, Jake? All right, so I need to go up by 0.05. Again. It's a little. That'll do right there. All right, so now let's set G92, 92Z0, enter. Or send it. So now it thinks it's at 0. So now we want to do Z up. Let's do Z up by 10. All right, so I'm up 10. So now let's go back to the G-code console and run G30S1 again. So we can get this Z height squared away. What do we get then? 1.772. So let's go up here and hit G1 space Z10, enter. Don't like the enter key. All right, so there's that. Let's hit this again. And see what we trigger at. 1772. So let's go set that into config again. Copy. Settings. Config. I think I had 779 before. Is that right? On the at 79. So let's set it at 772. Control V. And save the changes. And yes, let's reboot. Go back to the machine control. You're so funny, Jake. It is working. It's working pretty good, actually. Oh, that is so much. That's so much better. Hopefully my my homing will work now and do like it's supposed to. No, see, I need to add another. See, it didn't home, so I need to add another quite a few millimeters actually, because it's not right at all. It thinks it's supposed to be at 525, but the Z says not applicable. So let's do this. How can we set that? Maybe if I go here and I hit home all again. All right, so now, why is it at 516.92 and I said it was supposed to be at 525? I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? I mean, if I set it to 545, there you go. Let's do that. Let's go set it to 540 and see, because that really doesn't matter. It's going to hit my end stops anyway. So let's go, where you at? Oh, that's the micro stepping. No, that's not what we want. No. I'm trying to find it. Maximum speed, auto timeout steps per millimeter. No. Right there, homed height. Let's put that at 540 and hit save. Yes. I mean, that really shouldn't matter, but let's go here. Let's go to machine control. Wait for it to come back up and say, you're not homed. And then home all. Now I'm going to hit, and it says 516.92. So basically it was getting up to 525, or thinking it was at 525 and wasn't doing it. So let's go down to the Z10. Let's give it a G1 Z10 and hit send. I'm gonna put the paper under it again. That should be 10. So let's go down by 5. And 5 more should be 0, but it's not. It says 0, but it is not. So let's put this at Z5. 5. Send. Oh no, that ain't what I want. I'm gonna put G92, G92, Z10, and hit send. That's not it. Where'd that page go? I had it open. Right there. Okay, right there. All right. All right, so after that, once we have all the parameters in, we run the G29, which is fine. Oh, that's why. Okay. So, dadgummit, man. I'm having so much fun right now. All right, so we are supposed to be at Z10, but we're not. So let's go -5. All right, now that should be 0, but it's not. So I'm going to go down by half a millimeter, another half a millimeter. All right, I'm on the board, so let's go up by half, up again by half, and let's go down. All right, that's too much. All right, that's perfect. So now if I hit that and I say G92, Z0, and enter, send it. So now my Z is at 0. I know, right? All right, so peace. All right, maybe I won't be here. I don't know. All right, so let's go back over here and bring this up. Let's look at the home G. Home all. There's a home delta as well. I don't know. Use relative positioning. Move all towers to the high end stops at the stop first pass. Go down a few millimeters. Move all towers. Why Why do I have a home delta? Cancel. Why would you have a home delta? We have a home all. See, that's why, because my home all is in here, and that's not correct. What's in his config that he sent me? Because home all, I don't think should be in there with home delta. And if it is, I don't know. What the heck? But that's part of my homing problem. Because I uploaded his config, which does not have. Let's go see what his little monster files, config, bed G, deploy probe, home delta. No home, okay. No home X, Y, or Z. So let's go get rid of those. Home all, home G, home X, Y, and Z. So let's get rid of those. Delete. If I got to put them back, I can. I didn't overwrite them, so that should be now. Home delta should be it. All right, X505, Y505, Z505. Okay, I don't know. All right, so if I save changes now, and let's see what we get. Config, wait, that should actually work on its own. Man, come in. That's my mother. Yeah, right? I know. Is this a happy birthday to me? You know it's tomorrow, right?
Yes, I know it's tomorrow. I better take Jeff back to surgery.
Well, we're going to be in Gainesville all day, so.
I know, and stuff, but he's got to go back to surgery.
Oh, really? Why?
Oh, he got an infection on the bone.
Same thing happened with Jamie when he got his hip replaced.
Yeah. Anyway, they got to go in, and one of the incision sites already busted up, so it's draining.
Well, tell him good luck. We'll be thinking about him, Mama.
But I'll holler at you, sweetie, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a birthday card.
All right. I got a birthday card. Whatever. She's telling lies.
I am not.
The joy of having a son is found in the moments and the memories that last forever. Lies. You've grown into such a special man, and your birthday is the perfect time to remind you how proud I am and how very much I love you. Happy birthday, Mama loves you. Jeff's loving me too. Thank you, Mama. Love you too. Well, tell Jeff I said I hope it goes good.
Yeah, y'all just be careful.
All right, we will. Love you too.
That means you're not going to get your 5 o'clock call.
Well, good. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that. I really am. All right, let's go and try that home delta again, and let's put 540s in these, because these all have 505, which is way too short. So that should save changes. Go to machine control, and let's go home all. Now let's send a G1 command, G1 Z100. I'm just going to take it down a little bit, and then we'll see if it homes like it's supposed to. Okay. Now I want to see what he's got the speed at, because it can home faster than that. That looked much better. Much better. All right, so now let's take it to G1 Z10. And then we're going to take it to 0. It's too high. So let's say G92. Why does it not keep Why does it not keep my offset? Because it's not keeping it. Now it thinks it's at 5, which is fine. Here, let me share my screen. So you can see, it's showing that it's at 5. So then it's not. It's supposed to be at Z0. Went down 0.5. Went down another 0.5. Is that my offset, you think? I don't think so. All right, so that was too much. Let's go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that was too much. Let's go down 1. So now it's at 330. So if I hit G92Z0, that should tell it this is 0. Correct? That's at 0. It shows it's at 0. Right here. It shows it's at 0. Cancel. All right, so my Z is zeroed. Now I should be able to do a G28 right here. G28, enter. Let it run. Well, happy birthday to both of y'all. And thank you, Anthony Williams. Appreciate it. Okay, it homed from the bottom that time. So now, Chris, I should do what? G1 Z10 to take it back down. Right? G1 Z10. Hit send. So theoretically, this should take it down to 10. And then I should be able to hit G1 Z0 and it be zeroed. That's what it should be. All right, so this says 10. So then if I hit 0 here and I hit send, it should be perfect, and it is not. It is, I guarantee you that it's 2 millimeters too high. So what am I doing wrong? What is going on and what is going wrong? Anybody? Anybody know what that could be? Z stepping off wrong or something? Okay, well let's change it to Marlin. I mean, all I got to do is change it over. Yeah, that really right now shouldn't matter, but let's go to the settings. Let's go to config G. And where we set it to rep wrap was right up here. Set firmware compatibility to look like rep wrap. So let me go over to the Kuntry Cube and see Kuntry. And let's look and see what the settings look like for Marlin. Config G. I don't know. What's the code? It is the M555, so I need to look for that. I don't have that. Should, David, should. I don't have an M555 in here.
Okay. Can I have my shoes right back?
Yeah, babe. Who that?
It's Destiny. She's stuck in traffic.
In traffic?
Crawfordville. The road work.
What? Who was she taking home?
Treasure.
Oh. All right. So I don't see an M555 in here. Yeah, no, it's not in here. Control F. That won't work anyway. but there's no M555. I'm gonna tell you right this minute. Nope, no 555. So if we take that out, I mean, I can comment the line out. That's pretty simple. Right here. And hit save. Yes. Let's reboot. Oh, I don't know, man. I'd have to go in and look. It tells you in the screen. Okay, so that homed correctly, which is cool. So now let's do this again, and let's go G1Z10 and hit send. All right. See, that's nowhere near. So it thinks it's at 0 and it's not. G92Z10. So without the BLTouch triggering, how does it, well, it should know. But I've got, okay, so G28. All right, so let's do G28. G28, enter. That's homing. That's what I did before. Then G29 though, Chris, that runs the whole bed calibration on here. That runs the 157 point bed calibration. So I can do that if you like. We can do it again and overwrite the bed. Let me go over here to settings. There should be a, where's it at? Yeah, the height map CSV. So I can delete this. Delete, yes. And now I hit G29. 29, because I've already set, not 229. All right, so hit send. Wait a minute, I'm not even in the center. Hold on. Emergency stop. Why am I not in the center? I should have been at the center of the bed, and it's not. Way not. All right, so now I'm homed. 9, send. Yeah, this thing is not even like, for some reason, as it's coming down, it's moving. Oh, it's going to probe. My bad. I'm an idiot. All right, so now we get to sit here for 10 minutes while it does the G29, because it's 157 points across the bed. But I am going to go to the G-code console while it does the G29. So that'll set my bed height. So let's go ahead and do a model over here. Let's go ahead. Come on. Where you at? There you are. All right, so really and truthfully, let's remove that. To import like the country tree frog or something small. Details. and we're going to pump it up to 200%, just so we can see it better. I'm going to center and arrange. Now let's go to edit process settings, and really and truthfully the only thing that I should have to change will be the scripts. The G29 should be S1, make it all caps. And then I need to take the G30 out of here because we know where the probe goes. Hit OK and prepare to print. Alright, so after G29, the offset should be in effect. So you can do a G1, X0, Y0, Z0. Okay. This is going to take forever. You could be just wasting my time. I hear you. Well, the thing is, right here, I'm looking at this. Hit save. Let's go to the Tevo little monster folder I've got in my documents under G code. A little monster folder. I'm going to hit save for that. Okay. All right, so I've got the frog is saved. Following through their stuff here. Well, the G92X5, Y5, Z5 would say that I'm off of my axis, right? You need to put your offset encoding to. I already did. It's in the config G, and my trigger height is not about 1.9. It's about 1.772. We already did the height calibration on that. So I'm going to try and see. You should be able to set the 0 though, right? But maybe not. Maybe it's not correct. I don't know. Set nozzle 0 on Duet. Best way to set Z-axis 0 position. No, it was 1.79 the first time, and then I redid the stepper motors to the correct stepping, and it was 1.772 twice in a row. So it changed. Okay, that's not helping. That's just being stupid. Setting Z offset. That's what I need. That's not even going to come up, so. Why is my internet? Is my internet jacked up again? No, it's good. Okay. That's what I thought. G92Z0. So as soon as I set that, it did say 179, and we will try it again. Once this is done, we will do it again and see if we can, see if there's something else that will make it better. Because this says do the G28XY. I don't know why, but this is not for a Delta. This is just for the BLTouch. So it's not setting the Z0, but you do. Once your nozzle just touch the bed, tell the machine we're at Z0. Move 10 away, do that, stop the height. Okay, so there, important. If you later redo the offset method, you must set the offset to Z0 before starting or it might lead to strange results. Okay, so we're already set, so we're good. So we're already set. I don't know why it won't go to Z0, but with the probe, it should be correct. Right? Right. I know I'm right. Always right. It's still doing G29. I tell you what, you know, he put this many points in the bed, which is a lot of points. It's 157. You really don't need this many. It's a glass bed, so I don't know why. I mean, unless the glass is like this, I don't see why you would need that many. So it is a lot. All right, I don't even know. All right, still got a good crowd in here. 32 people still watching. That's pretty neat. That's pretty good. Thank y'all for being here. Really, it's pretty awesome. All right, so let's go back over here. Well, I want to show you the. Let's go back over here, and then I'll swap over to green screen. And when it gets close to done, which it's getting closer, ish. I hear you. I don't know where my count's at. Why is my count off? It should be on. It's not on. User count. It's showing that it's on. There it is. Okay, yeah. 32-ish. Man, this thing's, it's a lot of points. I really need to go back through here and change that because I don't want it to be 157 points. Now, man, this thing is all jacked up. I'm telling you. Turn the chat off. Turn the chat back on. Thanks, Gabe. Appreciate it, buddy. I don't know why is this not working. I tell you what. Chat. Turn chat off. Then turn chat on. Now it just doesn't want to show up. Go to properties. Let's go up here and steal my live chat link. Paste it in there. Take out the pop-up out stuff. And hit OK. Yeah, and then it still didn't come up. Properties. Shut down. Let's refresh the cache. So that shuts it down when it's not visible. And it's supposed to work, but it don't. The chat went away. Oh, wow. Check it out. Let's go back over to the screen. This is the mesh bed calibration. This is not even close to correct. Not even close. I mean, this is showing that it's you know, 1.5 millimeters below the actual bed level. I hear you. So let's close this. 137 points. We're going to change that too. Let's go to settings. Let's go to the bed. Alright, so we're going to do this again. Your Z probe has significantly different trigger heights depending on XY. Adjust the H parameter and G30 commands accordingly. Trigger height at that XY position. Holy crap, man. How in the hell do you even deploy probe? Retract probe, that's fine. Alright, so hit cancel. It's your offset below. Yeah, I got it. But I need to go here and hit M500, M500, and hit send. Alright, so now if let's just upload the damn file. Upload G code. Go to documents. Actually, I can go here and go up. Go to little monster. That's that one. Hit there. Hit open. It's uploading. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that, my friend. All right, so we hit close. Go up here to machine control and let's home it. And this will give us a good test of the home too, because the probe, the actual nozzle is way over there. So it will have to home one and then the other two instead of just going straight up. So if this homes correctly, then everything should be right. And it's not. See, this one is not homed. So it's still not homing correctly on all axes. So I may just go after, you know, Saturday or something, or Sunday, we may actually dial this in. But let's go print. Let's go see if it'll print anything. We're going to hit yes. So now it's selected for printing. It's on there. We should have, the graph should start going up. The bed is set to 60 and you can watch it go up right here. So we're going to see. We're going to see if it'll put some plastic on the bed. And if it puts plastic on the bed, then we're good. We'll see. But it may be where I just take the, you know, the delta radius and all that stuff, and since I know about what my offset is, I can set that, run through the RepRap configurator for the latest version, because his configuration is actually for 119 and I'm using 121. That's the whole reason you rush back. Sweet. Well, we're actually hitting the print button, so you will get to see that on the bed and stick. I don't know about the on and sticks part. If it doesn't stick, I can set the offset just a little bit and I can move it down for the Z probe. It makes no sense why I can't get a Z0 consistently to go to the bed. That aggravates me. You better watch it with your damn glue stick. All right, so the bed is climbing. All right. Yeah, I hadn't done the extruder. I hadn't done any of that. I'm using his configuration, which is fine. It's fantastic that he's got one. But Sunday I also want to get the screen hooked up and put up here, and I may work on getting the actual box back on here and getting the fan on top of it so that everything is back the way it's supposed to be. I don't know for sure. We'll see. We'll see how we get done. But I do need to run, you know, some wire cable wrap. I've got some of that I need to do. All right, so, all right, my hot end fan came on, and I guess it came on around 55 degrees, which is where it should have. And it should be at 100%. Which, that's, you know, that's all that is. It's on maximum there. It's not PWM controlled, it's thermostatically controlled. All right, so it G28'd. It hasn't deployed the probe yet. Invalid servo in the M280 command. So this is not going to work because it doesn't know where it's at. It doesn't have any idea. It has no idea, which it's laying plastic. Is it sticking? Pretty damn good, actually, without a probe. How about that? It's way too squished. But it has no idea where it's at because the code for the probe is not correct. So I need to go look. Let's stop this. Yeah, let's stop that. And I will go get this off of the bed. Knife, blade. It's still up there probably. Yeah. Let's get this off of here. Let's hit the home button. Machine control, home off. Get out of the way. So, I'm going to tell you now, that's going to print nicely because, hell, it's a perfect layer all the way. And I mean perfect layer. I just got to get the codes right for the probe. So, let's go look in the settings and see what they are in the probe G. There's the retract. Where's the other one? There's a retract probe and a deploy probe. The deploy probe sends a P3 S10I1. Control C, cancel. So let's go over here in the G code file and let's edit. It's quite big. It may take a while before it's fully loaded. That's fine. Come on, let's load it. Or it'd actually probably be faster if I opened up Simplify right here and went to my exit preview, edit process settings. Let's go over here in the scripts. And I have set BLTouch to probing position, which should be this. And the idle position let's see what we got here. The idle position, let's go back to the Kuntry Klub. Oh, it's still trying to load the file. Yeah, I don't care. We're going to refresh this page. Hit cancel there. Let's go to settings, system editor, and go to the retract probe. And it is P3S90I1. So let's go back to simplify. Paste this in there. S90, 90, and hit OK. Hit prepare to print. Save. Save. Yes. Toolpath saved. So I got retract and I got the other. So let's delete this. Yes. Upload. Tree frog. Open. And it is G29. Is it S1 or S-1? Use height map. Duet. It is just plain S1. Okay, so that's the one I got. G29 S1 is what I'm using. Hit close here. Yes. All right, the bed is done. This is done. Let's see what we get. And I still want to get that homing right because that mustache hair. Woohoo! Because that makes no sense. So we're right. Bed's getting up there. It's there. Nozzles should kick on. It's on. But I will tell you that first print, and you know, that was promising. It was way too smushed. So my probe offset, which wasn't even used, I will use this time. But just for it to go, because I couldn't get it to go to Z0 correctly, but just for it to go without a probe at all and lay that down, that was awesome. It really was. All right, the probe is deployed. And then it retracted. So that's not the correct code. But I will tell you, it's laying down the exact same layer it laid down before. What's up, Inge Carrasco? How are you? Everybody tell him hello. He said he's new here. You know what? I'm going to let it print. It's too low. It's way, way, way too low. Nah, I want to get that right. Let's pause, cancel the print. Let's peel it off. But once again, it is perfectly level. I mean, it's absolutely a perfect level. So, all right, so I need to know the code because those are not correct. It doesn't work correctly when I do that. Let's see if he says anything in his conversion. I know there's nothing there, but let's see what he says in the Tevo Duet conversion. And let's see if he says anything in his write-up about the code. Here, this is the one that I did it with. M306Z0. What is that? It's not the Fouette's fault. I promise you it is something I am doing. What is M306Z0? That, I mean, you just come in here with that. Alright, so that's the getting started. That's fine. Thingiverse. Configurator, that's fine. Alright. The Duet community for making compensation BLTouch configuration thread. Well, designers. Alright, so the zip file can be uploaded directly, blah, blah, blah. Does not say the start and end scripts. Let me see. Start script. Tevo. here. No, we've got that. We've got that. And this is not smoothie. This is on the Duet. What I'm trying to do is get the probe deploy and retract correct on the initial script to print with. All right. One. Let me see if I can find FG32. All right, right there. So he doesn't have any of that. Purge before print. So I wonder if I go back to my other script. Let's see. Tevo monster Duet. What is that? Simplify profile. Simplify profile's not on there. Profile's not on there. Facebook group. I really need to know what that code is. Let's go out here and let's edit this. Let's go ahead and go to the G code and edit. All right, so now if I go back into Simplify 3D, pull this over here. And I go to Edit Process. All right, it's modified, so I'm going to pop off of it. Well, first, let's go to Scripts. Let's take this right here. It's the M280 S10 I1, but let's do this. Let's pop off of there, go here. No. And then I go back to the Tevo little monster. And this is PS3. Rep wrap. Set BLTouch to probing position for rep wrap. What's the code? I need to know this. Here, Chris, let me pull this over. On the Tevo little monster with SmoothieWare, to set to probing position, you get an M280. Okay? With the BLTouch to idle position, M280 PS7. And then the G30 1.72 was the trigger height. So I can set this to 1.72. Wait, let's go to here. Close this again. All right, let's go to settings. Make sure of my probe offset before I say the wrong thing. BLTouch. Why is it set at Z 1.3? Oh, that's the, yeah, 1772. So let's do that. Hit cancel. And I go back into Simplify 3D here. And this would be 1772. But it's giving me an error on the PS P3, and that's unless it's P3. I don't know why that would be. I mean, because if you use all of the search Duet on Delta 3D printer, okay, DLTA 3D printer Duet. Yeah, because this really isn't the Tevo when you do this. Alright, nope. Calibrating a Delta printer. I'm not watching videos while I'm on here. I can't watch videos while I'm on here. Make sure your build is accurate. That's fine. Yeah. 66, auto calibration. Choosing a Z probe. A 4, auto calibration. Okay, that's fine. You can run auto calibration without a Z. No, I don't want to do that. No. Measuring trigger height. Already did that. You know, establish what the trigger height is set. Okay, got that. Similar to traditional manual Delta calibrator, much faster. Adjust the in-stock. No, I'm not worried about that. That's good. Trigger height corrections to the bed G file. Okay. That may be part of the issue. Because if, okay, Chris, if I go to the bed G, let's see what they've got in here. Deploy probe, clear any bed transformation, G28, okay. Y, Z, negative, Z, okay, Z. There is no offset in here. Measure trigger height, several bed probe points. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Saving the calibration, that's all good. Okay, unless you are using a very large number of probe points, auto calibration will probably take less than half a minute, and you may wish to auto calibrate at startup. To do this, simply include G32 in your slicer start G code. Okay. You do not home the printer G28 after, because if there is any jitter, blah blah blah. Home printer, okay. After too large for you to get a good first layer. You can use mesh bed level compensation for them. Running auto calibration clears G29 height map. Okay. So I just run G32 and then run. I don't run any of that. So if it's using that already, then I don't need any of that. Let's cancel this. Let's go back into here, edit process, and I go into scripts and I say take this out. We run G28, then we run, then we run G32, right there. Then I take out this. I don't need that. Take this out. Oh wait. let's comment out the first line. Comment out the G30 line. Comment out the G1 line there. And right after G28, put G32 semicolon. And hit OK. All right. Maybe. Later, Chris. All right, buddy. Yeah, I got to get that set up on Saturday as well. Okay, so there's that. Now let's go back over and prepare to print, and let's try again. And if it's off a little bit, I can reset my trigger height. Save toolpath. Let's hit save. Yes. Let's go to G. Comment out what other M280 command. Let me see. It's save. Edit process. G scripts. Oh, I commented out the wrong code. Thank you for catching that. My bad. So comment that out. Now hit OK. And prepare to print. G-code files. Save. Save it. Yes, I want to overwrite it. Delete this one. Yes. Upload. Here. Open. And this is part of that setup that I said I wasn't going to do tonight because it's 9:30. We're an hour and a half over, but that's fine. I want to get it working. It's so quiet. It's so lovely. Oh, it sounds so good. No, it fails on that. It says it's an invalid command. That's the problem. I don't mind doing it. It gives an invalid command. I know it's 2:22 in the morning. I understand. We have a pretty long day tomorrow. My daughter's getting a scholarship, and it's a banquet style, so we have to go and dress up and eat and all that stuff. Going gray? I've been gray. What's up? No. Well, the thing is, yes, because I promise you with this, if I print the extrusions, they will be much better. Just by listening to the movement on this printer, it is so much better. So much better. I need to tell my daughter that I'm on the internet because she is coming in and her phone will be on the internet. And I can see it fluctuating already. Thought I heard her come in. I don't guess so. She ain't stuck in traffic that long. All right, we're heating up. I mean, even without probing at all, I mean, the layer is fantastic. But there's got to be a way to get it to probe at least one point to say, hey, this is where I'm at, and then set the height. Because if not, then what good is it? I hear you, Carl. No more squealing and screaming. But the probe is down this time, so it is going to at least probe the bed. And if that's all it takes, that's fantastic. I mean, I don't care if it does a smaller one in the middle. That'll be cool too. And it probes right in the center. Let's see what we got here. All right, it's pulling filament. Well, no, it's not actually. It is way, way, way too low. It is dragging on the bed. So, let's stop this. I know you said that was the last time, but that's fine. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna pause and cancel the print. And I'm gonna go raise that up a little bit, not much, because it is laying plastic, but it's way, way, way too smushed, so I'm too far down. So I can pull it up probably a 0.1 millimeter and we'll be good. But it is level again all the way across the bed, which is cool. So let's go in here, let's go to my settings, let's go to the config G, let's go down here and let's move that to 1672, a whole 0.1 up, save changes, sure, why not? And once it reboots, we will hit G-code files, tree frog, print it. Should not take it long to get up. Yeah, I'm still on. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It sounds so much better. Carl, I'm sorry, buddy, if you've got to go. Believe me, I understand. Ow. Now it's going to do the same probe as before, around and then in the center. And let's see what we get. Because if it's still too low, I know how to fix that. You know, that's not a problem. As long as it's consistent, that's the biggest thing. That's something I couldn't get with the SmoothieWare, was consistency. Yes? To watch what? Yeah, hold on. Wait, what's today? Thursday? NFL channel. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Wife wants to watch some football. So we're going to let her watch some football on the NFL channel. Well, let me go check and see if my internet back here is killing it, because it's not. Hold on just a minute. It's still not quite right. It is printing. It is absolutely printing. Is it too low? No, it's not too. It's close to too low. But that looks like filament. That don't even look like print problems. All right. That's still too low. So we're going to take it up again. Pause, print, cancel. Let's clean the bed off. All right, so let's take it up again to 0.5. Settings, config, BLTouch, 1.5, 572. Hit save. Yes, let's reboot. Go to G-code files. It's loading. Kuntry Klub, yes. Shouldn't take it long to get started again. Would have worked the first time. Ah, come on. This is the last time, Carl. I've actually done what I said I was going to do. I got plastic on the bed and it stuck, okay? Yes, Steve Inslee, it is laying plastic. I'm going to probably let it run this time. I want to see, because I was actually getting better with using the G29S-1 without using the G32. So now I've moved it up 0.2 from what it was to begin with. Yeah, I know, Carl. I know you got to go. But, I mean, this is something that I can work on Sunday as well. We see it print. We hear it's very, very quiet. It's fantastic. It is so good. This thing is awesome. Right now, it is just awesome to let it print. Now, see, I may be able to take that out of the G-code. Like this bouncing up and down. I don't need to do all that. I'll do the G32, and then I don't need to do the Z100 and all that other stuff. Let's see how we're doing. It's pulling filament. Okay, there we go. There we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We're gonna see. All right, that may be too high. Let's see how we do. It got one, well, almost got the hand down. That's a little too high. It looks like my extrusion may be off. I may need to calibrate the extruder, because it does look like it's off. It's not extruding quite like it should, I don't think. See, on that layer, it looks great. Or on that outline. All right, so let me go back to my screen here, and let me pull this down so that y'all can see. Y'all can see that it is actually laying plastic on the bed. Yeah, right? Picky, picky, picky. Yeah, no, I hear you. But I don't know if it's filament, if it's height, if it's just not sticking well. But it's laying plastic, guys. I'm going to get off of here so my wife can watch football. Thank y'all for being here. We will get it dialed in. The hard part is done. We will get it dialed in. We'll get it working correctly and printing correctly. So thank you all for being here, you know, for the extra hour and a half. I do appreciate that. I got to find my my screen here because I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Thank you for being here for the extra hour and a half. I look because over on my screen, my wife is still standing behind me. Let me show you. So when I pulled up my YouTube, that's what I saw. So I turned around to see if she was there. Idiot. But anyway, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we will see you Saturday morning. Celebrate my birthday in Gainesville. Y'all have a great night.